Hi guys, welcome back to FEMAC. Now this is the algebraic discussion number 1 and we are going to cover the topic fundamentals of algebra. So without wasting any time, let's get going. Now fundamentals of algebra. Now many of us just by listening to the word algebra just get confused that how to solve it. We start imagining weird numbers or expressions which consist of numbers, letters and parts as well. Some of us also think that it is the toughest branch of mathematics and it is very tough to solve. Well, what if I tell you it's not? So let's start it. So now just by seeing the previous pictures, you can imagine that or think or conclude or derive that the branch of mathematics which uses alphabets or letters used in place of numbers, so that if the same cases occur, we can just solve it using the equation. For instance, let's take an example. 6 into 5 minus 6 into 4 is equal to 6. So let's take 6 as A, 5 as B and 4 as C. So it would be A into B minus A into C. And as here B equals to C plus 1, as 5 is equal to 4 plus 1, we would write it as A into C plus 1 whole minus A into C. So we would derive or get to A into C plus A into 1 minus A into C, which equals AC plus A minus AC. So plus AC and minus AC cancel each other and we get A as the answer, and here A is 6, so we get to the answer and it is same. Next we go to terms. The part of an algebraic expression whose components are not separated using a sign but are joined together using multiplication sign which is not seen is called a term. So let's take the example from the previous equation. AC plus A minus AC is equal to A. So here the terms are AC, A and minus AC. Classification of components of terms on the basis of their value. So on the basis of its value, we classify components of a term into two types. Number 1, constants. Number 2, variables. We'll learn about them one by one. Number 1, constants. The component of a term which has a constant or a static value is called a constant. Its value never changes. Like in the term 2ABC, we derive that here the value of 2 would never change in any algebraic expression. Next we go to variables, and hence we know that it would be just the opposite of constants. The component of a term which has a varying or an unstable value is called a variable. Its value always changes. Like in the term 2ABC, we derive that here the value of A or B or C would change in any other algebraic expression. Somewhere 2 while at some other place 3. Now we go to classification of two terms on the basis of their components. So on the basis of their components, we classify terms into two types. Number 1, like terms. Number 2, unlike terms. Let's go to like terms. When the components of two terms, only variables are counted and powers are also counted, but no constants are counted, are equal, then they are called like terms. For example, xy and yx have same components, x into y and y into x. So they are like terms. And if there would be 2xy and yx, then also it would be there would be like terms or equal terms, as constants are not counted. But if it would be x squared y and y squared x, then it would be like term or it would be unlike term. Why? Because it would be x into y and y into x. So one x this side and one y this side, both would be extra. Let's go to unlike terms. When the components of two terms, only variables and powers are also counted, I have written it here as well, are not equal, then they are called unlike terms. For example, xyz and yx do not have same components, so they are unlike terms. Classification of terms on the basis of its number of components. So on the basis of its number of components, we classify terms into four types. Number 1, monomial. Number 2, binomial. Number 3, trinomial. And number 4, polynomial. So we'll learn all about these also one by one. Number 1, monomial. Monomial is derived from the word mono, and from the word we know that the terms having only one component are called monomial. Like from the previous expression or the term, we know that AC plus A minus AC, or AC, A and minus AC, we derive that here from all the terms AC, A and minus AC, A is a monomial as it has only one term, which is A. Next we go to binomial. Binomial is derived from the word bi, and from the word we know that the terms having two components are called binomial. A term also includes the constant. I have written it once again that don't just count the variables, you have to count the constants. But don't count the powers here, as powers would result into x or x squared, which produces x into x. Like from the previous expression, AC plus A minus AC is equal to A, we derive that from the terms AC, A and minus AC, AC and minus AC are binomial, and 2A, as it has one component 2 and the other one A, both are the parts of the term, and hence 2A, that this term is also a binomial. It would also be counted as a binomial. Next we would go to number 3, which is trinomial. Trinomial is derived from the word tri, and from the word we know that the terms having three components are called trinomial, like 2AB, ABC, etc. Polynomial. Polynomial is derived from the word poly, and from the word we know that the terms having two or more than two components are called polynomial. Like from the previous expression, AC plus A minus AC is equal to A, we derive that here from the terms AC and A minus AC, AC and minus AC are polynomial. A is also a term, but it wouldn't be a polynomial. Why? Because it does not have a minimum two components. And if it is a trinomial, it would also be counted as a polynomial. Like C, this 2AB and ABC would also be a polynomial. And suppose if a term has 6 components, then what would it be? We wouldn't write it as hexanomial, we would write it as polynomial. All the 6 come in the category more than 2 components. Now I'd stop till here only in this video. So please subscribe #FEMAT channel, and if you like the video, please click on the like button, share it to everyone whom you know, and please comment as well. And all your suggestions are also welcome. So thank you and take care of yourself.